All right, YouTube, we back with the shelf project video number 2. This is a little past halfway, but it was a great time to really slow down and show you what I've done so far. As you can see, all of the shelves are up, and we have 5 instead of 3. As you can see, I put that little kick there just for a little extra space up top, but only up top, and didn't do this side. You know, none of these houses are really straight. I seen that once I did this on the other side. But as you can see, I'll put a running screw in here for support, and then I'll do 2, of course, in that board to support this. And nothing is down, of course, locked in. It's kind of sitting there just for the sake of this video, but you got all the cleats are mounted to the walls and everything, and you see where I pulled those other little grating type shelves out. Left a lot of holes to repair. Some of them okay. Some of them are covered by the cleats, and then of course others aren't. So when we get done with this video, I'm gonna pull this stuff all apart, repair the holes, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some caulking around those the edges, the undersides, not the top, but the undersides. And we want this to look as built in as possible, but going pretty good. Oh, and just a quick view of that center support. So we got a this is a 1 by 1.5, which is the same boards we use for the cleats. And of course, that's a 1 by 2, not all the way 2, but that's what they say in the hardware store. Anyway, so what I did was, since I was gonna mount this on the face in this configuration right there, you know, these boards look, of course, the same size, but I'm gonna mount one to the other in that V, like that, and then these will be mounted, you know, here for the frontal support. This side, because the short side doesn't have that front support, whereas the longer sides, you know, they run from one side to the other. And also, looking right here, it's surprising how, you know, how some of these walls are made. But so you see these screws are different. Now these are some deck screws I got right here, and they're 2.5 inches. So what I did right here, these are smaller ones, and they only run into the drywall, because there is no stud in here to mount to. So what I did, I used this construction adhesive on the back of these that did not connect the studs, and then I ran, of course, the smaller screw into the drywall. So it should hold pretty good. And there you go again right there. And some of these, like this one, the stud was kind of right along there. As you can see, I just angled that, shot it right in the corner. But came along great. So now it's time to pull it all apart. Get this cut, of course, but it's not getting mounted yet. But I'm gonna pull it all apart and fix all the drywall holes left by that other racking system. And then we're gonna put probably one little layer of paint on that. Then I'll come back and we're gonna do the corners and everything, make them look nice and neat. And then we're gonna go back with another coat of this paint. They call it agreeable gray. Can't really tell here. You can see the difference here, white and gray, but it's very light. Then we'll go over all the cleats and everything with that. A nice thick coat of that. And the shelving itself getting stained. So we want it to look, like I said, like something like a built-in, not just something thrown in, but a built-in. We want it neat as possible. So, and on the bottom down here, what I'm gonna do is use the same construction adhesive on the floor. So, I ain't screwing nothing in the floor, but everything else will be screwed into that center support. All right, we're gonna get back with you in a little bit. Appreciate you, YouTube.